climb the National League batting leaderboard next. Gooden gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Line down the left field line.
Nope, that's foul.
But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Here's a hard hit ball and caught over there at first. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now.
Batting third.
Up next,
the right
Dale
fielder.
Murphy. And as you check out his righty-lefty
Murphy.
splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. It's the Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball. Stepping up is number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
So now to the plate,
right fielder.
Darryl Strawberry. He's been swinging a very hot bat so far this year and currently finds himself in second place on the leaderboard. We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We are still scoreless. Stepping in is Ozzie Vogel. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in will be Howard Johnson. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average, and if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time when you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a
Batting
roll.
fifth,
Offensively
the
or
first
pitch
baseman,
better. Something's got to
Keith
change.
Striding in is Keith Hernandez. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Griffey will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Batting 5th.
Next,
The
it'll
catcher,
be Gary Carter. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And good patience
Count
to
is
hold back
3-2.
on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this one misses high for ball
Batting
4,
seventh.
and they have themselves
The
a
second
2-out
baseman.
base runner. Fouled off.
Wally. Backhand.
Carter leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that
Ball
one misses
inside.
badly. It's ball 2. This is skied out toward right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So now into the box is Glenn Hubbard. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8.
So next to hit is Ken Orwell.
Orwell.
Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
Now to the plate, the
The pitcher,
pitcher,
number
Tom Glavine.
47.
This guy's still
Tom
looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now
Yeah, I
batting.
think he was sitting on
The
the
left
fastball, so he got the changeup. He was
Griffey.
way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one in short. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Into the box, Jeff McKnight looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Murphy is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 9.
At
The
the plate
pitcher,
now is
White.
Gooden.
Gooden.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit high in the air down the right field line. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Now batting, number 4.
In now, number 4. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Runners on first with 1 down. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fast.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you
Number
can see that
1.
it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Something you don't see all that often anymore. As the runner was breaking from third, the perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. At the plate now, Darryl Strawberry hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. 3 innings complete. The Mets are out on top, 1-0.
You know exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence, I'm a...
Leading off the inning, it'll be Ron Gant as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled away. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Next, it'll be Dale Murphy. He bounced out last time up. The 1-1 home.
Inside, ball 1.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The catcher, number 9.
Next to dig in, Ozzie Vogel struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Into the box, Bruce Benedict pulls this one in the air out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, all tied at 1-1.
You gotta be happy, keep fighting today. That smile will come one day.
And now in the box, Howard Johnson, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Count is 2-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
The first baseman, number
Stepping
17.
in once again is
Heath
Hernandez. Flew out
Hernandez.
last time up. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
Hey! The count is full.
Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of
catcher,
exploiting
number 8.
that can be real hard for some guys to overcome when
Carter.
teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Gary Carter.
Hey!
It's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2
The batter,
count.
number
It just
6.
didn't tempt him enough
Second
to get a good
baseman,
swing. A good job of
Wally.
pitch recognition
Second.
and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Next to stand in is Wally Bakken, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Now
And
batting.
things are not
The
looking
shortstop.
good here in the 4th inning.
Yeah.
That's the second
Nick
walk
Knight.
of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Next to hit, Jeff McKnight. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Carter at second. Bakken on at first with 2 down. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. Two pitches, a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bouncer to the left side, right to him. The first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And stepping in, James. The 1-1 home. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 1-2. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first down.
Now batting.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready now is Glenn Hubbard, grounded out in his last at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Next up is Ken Orwell. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Now it'll be Dwight Gooden, who collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Down the left field line and deep, and foul. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Boy, oh boy,
Now
that's
batting.
a tough one for the
Number
pitcher.
4.
He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 4. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. The set and the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. In the dirt here. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
Hey, every once once in a while, these speed guys will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
To the plate now, Cookie Wilson. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot
Now
on
batting,
3-2.
right fielder,
When the difference between
Darryl
striking out and drawing the walk
Strawberry.
can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Solo shot to right center, number 31 for him on the season, and the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate, Howard Johnson. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. James is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The first baseman,
Next
number
up,
17.
Hernandez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. The 1-1.
Hey!
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets lead this one 4-1.
Your
Albert
attention,
Hall
please.
will grab a bat and
Pinch
lead
hitting for
things
the
off
Braves.
here in the top of the 6th.
Number 1, Albert Hall.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's another 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Here's
Full
one that
count.
misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he popped him up. Bakken has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey
Ken
Sr. He's
Griffey.
0-for-2 thus far in this one. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's
The
check
batter
swing.
number 1.
It's not a great
Second base.
angle, and everything happens so
Wrong.
quickly, so they really
Yeah.
have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
2 balls.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Here now the 2-2. The doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Braves. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Number 49 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 49.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Carter.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to
The
say
batter,
about that
number
pitch
6.
that hasn't been said a
Second
million
baseman,
times already. That's just a
Wally.
real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Wally Bakken. And a slider
Down to
just
2
about
and 1.
gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. He's
Outside,
falling
that's a
behind
ball.
now, 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter,
So
the
next
shortstop,
to bat will be Jeff McKnight as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty
3-2.
against these good right-handers.
Full count, 3-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 4 and the Braves 1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Dale Murphy.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Count is 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now
Next will be the cleanup
The
hitter,
catcher.
Ozzie.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the
Gooden.
timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
And there's out number 2. So here
Now
is
batting,
Bruce
the first
Benedict.
baseman.
He hits with 2
Bruce
away as they continue to
Benedict.
trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. It's fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Grounded to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies
Braves
and
are set
gentlemen,
down 1, 2, 3.
for the
They trail
traditional
it 4-1.
seventh inning stretch.
Number
attention,
37
please.
takes the mound
Now
as he's
pitching
been
for the
called
Braves.
upon to pitch.
Number 37.
So here now's the pitcher, Gooden. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Hubbard is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now
Number
batting.
4 will
Number
stand in
4.
again as we flash it back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good. I'm with it. I get it.
1-1. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he's hauled out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Center field.
You talk
Number
about perfect
1.
execution right
Good
there.
key.
That took a
Wilson.
great relay throw to get him. And any breakdown in that relay, and I think he's safe.
So now to the plate, Cookie Wilson. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets go down 1, 2, 3, but they lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be James, and they could use a spark from him here. The 1-1 home. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
The next
Third
to bat
baseman.
for Atlanta,
Glenn
Hubbard.
Hubbard.
That's a ball.
2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Wilson is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. So the next to bat will be Ken Orwell, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here it comes on 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that. And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Your
Ted
attention,
Simmons
please.
will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23, Ted Simmons.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Braves strand 1. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Number 33 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 33.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Darryl Strawberry.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes.
The third
Not
baseman.
the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Howard Johnson. There's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Next for the Mets, Keith Hernandez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Johnson stands at first with 1 out. And he misses 2-1. From the stretch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with show track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box, Gary Carter. In for strike 2. Just hung in there on that one. Here's the 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mets strand 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Your
Randy
attention, please.
Myers comes out
Now
of the
pitching
bullpen
for
to
the
shut
New York
things
Mets.
down here in the ninth.
Number 48, Randy Myers.
All set for the start of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ken Griffey.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the ninth inning. Having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter, number 5.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
At the plate now, Ron Gant.
Outside.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
To the right side and through a base hit. Griffey is on his way home. He'll come home with it, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
All right, huge knock to cut the deficit to 2 runs. You can start to see the fans are starting to get a little nervous. I'm going to need my man out on the mound to shut him down.
Into the box now, Dale Murphy.
That's ball 3.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Nobody out, runner on first. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Gant rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Your attention,
Jesse
please.
Orozco
Now
is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 47, Jesse Orozco.
Now, Ozzie Vogel.
That's the ball.
And there's ball 2 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Next to hit is Bruce Benedict. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Okay, so back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way
Now
worse
batting,
when you do it with a guy in
number
scoring
12.
position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Final strike for the Braves. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Metropolitans used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Dwight Gooden earns his league-best 14th win as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jesse Orozco wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, TheShow87.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.